Family members. So I actually wanted to make this video a YouTube short, but I realized that I have more to say than a YouTube short can accommodate. So I'm just going to make it a YouTube video, but it may not be as long as a normal YouTube video would be. So there's this Disney cartoon I watched when I was a bit younger, Zootopia, and it had so many lessons and I learned so many lessons. But there's this particular thing that struck me in the movie that really got to me and spoke so much to me. It's one of Shakira's songs that was used in the cartoon. I think it was used at the beginning and at the end. I can't remember properly. But the title of the song is Try Everything. And there's this particular line in the song where she said, don't beat yourself up. No need to run so fast. Sometimes we come last, but we did our best. In case you're wondering where this is heading, the whole purpose of this video is self-appreciation. So recently, I had, will I call it an experience or not an encounter, but something happened to me. Let me just call it an experience. Where there was this thing that I really worked hard for, but so recently something happened to me and I was so angry and so disappointed in myself. I wanted something and I worked so hard to get it. Like I worked really hard to get that thing. I even worked at it hard in the spiritual aspect, that's praying to God, doing everything, sowing my seeds, doing everything necessary that I need to do as a child of God. And at the end of the day, it didn't come through as I expected it to come through. And I felt so bad and I felt so disappointed in myself. I was so angry at myself, and like it felt like a major step back for me. As a child of God, I still thanked God. I was still trying to, to not be ungrateful. Remember what the Bible says about being thankful in everything, in all situations. So I tried to thank God. I thanked God and everything. But in the course of the whole period of that, let me call it a heartbreak. It was not a relationship, mind you. But let me just call it a heartbreak because I felt really bad. In the course of that whole thing, my brother began to play the song, and it really brought hope to me because like it made me see the light in that dark tunnel that I was in at that time, because it was really dark. Like the tunnel was really dark, darker than the one you see in movies. It was really dark for me. So the song began to bring hope to me and bring joy to me and bring light and life to me. It assured me that like I actually did my best, because me, I know, those times when you know that this thing, you did your best. Like you did even more than your best. You pushed yourself beyond your limits. Exactly, that was the kind of situation. So the song kept assuring me that even though it didn't pull through as much as I wanted it to, it doesn't negate the fact that I actually did my best. Because at that point I was already feeling like, oh, why did this thing not come through as I wanted it to be? Like, did I not do enough? And all those kind of things. The song kept bringing hope to me that I actually like did my best. We need to cut ourselves some slack. We need to stop beating ourselves up every time things don't go the way we want them to go. We need to understand that no matter how much we are led by the Spirit, we are still humans, and therefore we would always be prone to mistakes and improvements. We need to be intentional about appreciating ourselves, whether things go the way we want them to go or not. When we fall and even when we succeed, not only when we succeed, we need to be intentional about appreciating ourselves. Because if we don't appreciate ourselves, no one else would appreciate us as much as we need to be appreciated. Because we are the only ones that understand the work we put into things that we do. We are the only ones that understand the degree of the sacrifices we make for the things we do. So if we do not appreciate ourselves, no one can appreciate us enough. We need to be intentional about appreciating ourselves. We need to stop doing things just because we want to be applauded by other people, because we want their accolades and we want their affirmations. No. Yes, affirmations are very important, but we need to start doing things for our own selves. We need to understand that we are the most important entities in our lives. We need to prioritize ourselves. And with that being said, I promise to give myself the special treat that I was supposed to give myself the other time. And even this time, I promise to give myself that treat. So guys, today I'm not going to say subscribe, don't subscribe and all of that. If you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, do the right thing. Bye guys, see you in my next video. Mwah.